My sixth office waste is overprocessing, and I'm going to do it over all these reservations. So, wasted employee genius was me having to stand here and make all these reservations, one room at a time, all of these, and then having to email every single one of these to our guest. I cannot, people that don't know, I cannot put these all on one reservation because if, let's say, 217 wanted to check out, but then everybody else was staying, if they checked out and we marked the room as checked out, it would check out all the other ones. And so then if we didn't check them out, then housekeeping wouldn't know to clean it, and then we couldn't sell it because they are obviously still here if we put all of the reservations together. I called the support guy, Tony, and he said there's no other way to do it besides doing it one reservation at a time. Underutilized technology is there should be a way on ResNext to be able to put these in all together and be able to check them out separately. ResNext has everything, and it doesn't have that. And it really doesn't help that they don't have that when we have all of these reservations that we have with the same company. Under communication, delayed feedback was while I was making these reservations, the boss that was making these reservations wanted to stay on the phone with me, so he made sure that he gave me the correct dates and I gave him the correct dates, and we got the exact rooms that he wanted. So the whole time I was making these, he was on the phone. And so I would have to put him on hold to make a reservation and then take him off the hold, tell him that that one's done, and I emailed it. He would check it and he'd be like, yes, that's correct. And then we did that with every single room that he reserved. Defects of not being able to do all these rooms in one reservation is it's time consuming. It's easier to mess up these reservations because it's a lot at the same time. So when he called me, he was like, I need 10 rooms for, but 5 of them for this date, 6 of them for this date, 7 of them for that day, and then 3 of them for this date, and 4 of them for this date. And so it was really confusing on my part trying to get the dates correct. Even though I was writing them down, I repeated it like 3 times, and he was like, no, I messed up. I need this many rooms. And so it was really hard to communicate between both of us. And then we finally got it correct. He matched it up to his calendar and he got it correct. And it took me a while to get them entered in there. And so then he was on hold for a while, and then I would put back, I emailed it, and so he would look and everything. Over processing, I think, is that where I was at. Sorry. It's a lot of making a reservation and then emailing, and then making another reservation, emailing, making a reservation, emailing. It's a lot of same steps, but over and over and over again until all of these reservations were made. Being difficult to do business with. He asked me why it was taking so long, and I told him I had to make separate reservations for each room. And he was like, oh yeah, I forgot you guys had to do that. And so I was like, I'm sorry that it's taking forever, but I have to make each reservation separately, and I can only make the reservations for up to 14 days. So if it hits 14, I have to make a whole new reservation for that same room. So it was a lot of time and communication between me and him. That is my 6th office waste. Value added is we have a lot of rooms. Basically, our whole 2nd floor sold for the entire month of April, and then he told me that it will probably be the entire month of May. Non-value added in this is I know it got on my nerves how long we were on the phone making these, so I know it was frustrating to him also. So it was a lot of him trying to work on other things that he had to do while also trying to make these reservations that were taking a while. So it kind of, is frustrating.